everybody, this is Heart to Heart Readings. Thanks for tuning in to this video. We're doing something a little new today. I asked my guides what should I do for this video, and they told me to talk about fertility issues. So as you can see from this card, it looks like for those of us that are struggling with conceiving, it looks like we're facing a lot of challenges ahead. And the future and the road to having a baby, it looks very dark. And it looks like a big struggle. What I feel from you guys is that your energy feels very bleak. It's very pessimistic. Sorry if you can hear that jingle, my dog's moving around, but it's a very pessimistic energy, very hopeless, that's for sure. And it's a struggle for you to go out into your day-to-day life and try to find the positive in things. What you guys are also struggling with is finances, because as you can see from that storm cloud, it's kind of green, and the field is also green. So that to me is financial struggle, as well as the insecurity of finances with living in your home. It kind of feels like you guys are going through a depression. It just feels like your chakras are really stuck and there's no movement to all of them. Because if you imagine a gear in all of your chakras, it's not moving and vibrating with the normal frequency that it should be. And I think by me just saying that, it helps you to gain some understanding about your emotional experience. So that right there sheds some light and helps you to feel a little bit lighter about your current circumstance. They're showing me right now that most of you guys that are listening to this recording or this video, you're already pregnant. So it's not that some of you listeners are not pregnant already. I think that you're just really financially unstable right now, and you're afraid of bringing your child into a world of uncertainty. And for those of you that are looking to conceive, because of COVID-19, it brings a lot of obstacles in front of you, and it makes you feel like your goal to having a baby is pushed away further. But not only that, it just feels like you have such an emotional, spiritual bond already with your future child that not being able to know that you have a plan to conceive a child is really disheartening for you, or to not see the child in an ultrasound or something like that. That disconnection is a little, it's making you feel a little delusional, I think. And I have to say that I really vibe with you all right now that are going through these struggles, because I think the full moon is kind of kicking up the tides of our emotional undercurrent, if that makes any sense. And what I mean by that is like it's kicking up the stuff that we don't like to experience, the dark parts of ourselves, the subconscious. The guides are talking about something like this phrase called the means to an end. Basically what they're saying is the vicious cycle of wanting something or desiring something and thinking that it'll make you happy. It's a pattern. And it's a pattern until we realize it for what it is. And they're saying that there's light at the end of the tunnel. And this is something that my own angels told me before. They told me just because you don't have what you want, it doesn't mean that you can't be happy. And I'm not saying that you'll never be able to have your child and to just quit right now. I'm not saying that. I think that we just need to take a step back from our expectations. A lot of what I've been realizing so far in connection to the full moon is that I have certain expectations for how I want my life to appear. When I step away from that and just appreciate what I have already, that switch in perspective actually helps me to feel more calmer and more present. So really, I guess we could say that the full moon is just kicking up our need to control, maybe. We always think that we are the ones steering the wheel. Not that we aren't, but we have to remember that the vehicle that we're in is made of divine power, that everything around us is made by God. And there's no way in hell, pun, that God wouldn't be guiding us, because, I mean, I guess we could be like, no, please, just don't. But, I mean, I don't want to live that life. And it's funny now that as I've kind of processed for all of us throughout the reading of, what we're going through and what perspective in our minds needs to change, where we need to put our focus on to help us to be more calmer and peaceful. I'm starting to realize the sky in the card, and it already looks like there's sun, right? It's kind of like our perspective was more so on the drama in our minds. Not that I'm saying that we're dramatic people, just that we've been focusing on the things that would make us unhappy, right? Rather than focusing on the things that would bring us clarity and peace of mind. Interestingly enough, what I feel that the message from the full moon is for us is that we just need to realize that the vehicle that we are in is made by God. And if we've been living in this vehicle all our lives, aka Earth, we really just need to change our perspective. It's not about, I don't get what I want because the things that I imagine how it should be or what I should experience isn't happening. It's more so that, no, I think things are taking a detour right now, obviously, right? Because of COVID-19, everybody's future looks really unstable and unpredictable. And that's when we need to do that trust fall, to trust the universe, right? So try to practice saying to yourself, I'm actually okay, and this vehicle that God has created for me is taking me right where I need to be. In fact, right now is exactly where I need to be. So practice saying that to yourself, and I think that's going to help you to shift your perspective so that you can look around you and come to understand that life is fuller than you think it is. So just remember that we need to try to tap into the present of what we have right now. And by doing that, it's like helping us to practice what it feels like to be spiritually connected with ourselves. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and that I hope that it helped you to not think so far into the future and try to catastrophize things. Thanks for watching, everybody. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video so that I can generate similar content related to this. And if you have other ideas of what you'd like me to create, let me know. Put it down in the comments. And check out my website, www.hearttoheartreadings.com, for my services. You can get angel messages with me or talk to your pets. All right. Thank you so much. Have a good one.